What's going on, everyone? Journalist is back for another video, for another AEW Collision review. Oh, you know what? After this, I have two 4-hour AEW Dynamite episodes I gotta review. Fyter Fest and Summer Box Office Bomb. I'm deciding whether or not I want to be a hoe-ass motherfucking nigga and split them into 2 parts each, pretty much 4 parts in total, or just do one big combined episode. I might just do that. Y'all might just get like 30-40 minute reviews of the whole show. Collision, after the pay-per-view, this episode was dog shit. Collision is never a good show. The last Collision show that I thought was watchable, I think when they were in Hammerstein, the Hammerstein Ballroom, because at least the crowd was fucking alive for most of the fucking, or some of the show. I don't know what's going on in Collision, man. I am done trying to make sense of the show. Tony Khan doesn't know what he's doing with this show. It was meant for Punk. Punk is gone. They fucked that up. The biggest draw this company we've ever seen has dipped, and the show has also dipped in quality. I would cancel the show. I would cancel it or get someone like a new writing team and an actual booker to run the show and have Tony just focus on Dynamite. But Tony's not gonna let that happen because Collision and AEW is his baby. We are entering Arkham off-rip. We're already entering the asylum. There is no breaks. There is no mercy. Ravioli of the Dick Riders comes out. Good God. He gets no pop, of course.
One on Dynamite. Nigel, it's good to be back with you after.
Exactly, no pop.
It's sad how they ruined my nigga fucking Claudio, man. My nigga Cesaro. He should be a champion, not involved with this fecal matter of a gimmick, but he's dying 1,000 deaths. I was a big fan of Cesaro. I think he should have been WWE champion or world champion multiple times in that fucking company. I don't know what we're doing with him. They stuck him with Clan Bros and this Arkham skinhead Neil Moxley gimmick, and he's dead. He's a fantastic wrestler. He's one of the best wrestlers on the roster. Even at his age he's like what, early 40s? And he's still great. But do you care about Ravioli? No, you don't. And he's facing Corporate Commander. Oh man, I wonder who's gonna win this match. Commander got a bigger pop than the heel in the top faction in the company. His hype man promises Commander will win. Yeah, okay. What's Holograph at? What happened to him? What happened to the Lost Titanic in the air? What happened to that dumbass tag team? Neutralizer after like 4 minutes. So Claudio won. I will skip through this shit. I didn't watch this garbage. So it's Omega, King, and Ravioli so far for the match. If you want this match to be a banger, add Shelton Benjamin. I don't know why Benjamin and Lashley aren't chasing singles titles. Just because they're tag team champions does not mean they can't be singles champions. When Omega and Cody unify the titles, I think I would have Shelton Benjamin go after the new unified championship. That's what I'm doing. And I have Lashley go after the world championship. And that brings him into conflict with MJF. And that's how we get MJF split from the syndicate. You see how easy it is to book shit? You see how easy it is? That one just came off the top of my dome. And I already booked a potential storyline going into the later half of the year. Swerve comes in. He says he will never help Hangman with anything. You know, he admits he deserved Hangman's rage over the past year. He did. He harassed his child. He did. Ospreay tries to convince Swerve to help by listing his accomplishment of being the first black world champion in the company. They start arguing and scrapping. It was awkward as fuck for a moment. So Swerve and Ospreay going into All In. Is that the feud? No. I wish. That would be great. We turn Swerve heel. He gets another win over Ospreay. And then he goes after Hangman and the world title. There you go. And we do a part 2 to their feud last year. And we finally have a conclusion. Swerve, Hangman. Is that what's going to happen? No, because I never get what I want. Everybody with the brain wants Hangman and Swerve at All In. That should have been the match last year. It should have been the match this year. Story. But sickos, listen. Sickos do not care about long-term storylines. They don't care about stories. They don't care. All they want is good, fantastic, fun matches. Does AEW provide good matches? Sometimes, yes. Again, I have to understand how the sickos think. This whole time, I've been thinking how WWE fans think. Because, you know, it's been working for them for all these years. You know, Triple H booking stories actually gets the attendance numbers up. It actually brings ratings to the company. Their ratings ain't doing too hot either. They ain't doing too good, but they're making money. Something that AEW ain't really doing right now because their attendance numbers are down and their ratings numbers are down. But we're going to book these two against the Dunk Cucks, and you wonder why you can't beat NXT in the ratings. Really? Katesha and Fun Guy Vice versus Tomohiro Ishii. Tomohiro Ishii is back. Where's Tony's obsession with Ishii? Is Ishii dating somebody on the roster that Tony is cool with? Is Ishii date? Who the fuck can he be dating on this roster? Who is he messing around with to get booked like this? Because we already know why Beast Mortos keeps getting booked. We just found out recently because he's messing around with the Beauty, and he's the Beast, aka the Beauty's Mercedes.
Line against two members who are currently in the ring.
You may think that's Brum Breaker's alarm, but no, it's Ishii. He got a bigger pop than both O'Reilly's Auto Parts and Roderick Strong.
He may be a dog, but he's not a fool.
Exactly, no pop.
The bell hasn't rung. God, the Undisputed Jobbers are done. They're done, bro. They brawl for like 5 minutes straight. Takeshita is having issues against Ishii for some reason. I don't know why he hasn't squashed this nigga in seconds yet. Takeshita is having issues with Ishii, the bloated penguin. Takeshita should one-shot Ishii and pin him. 1, 2, 3 for the win. Blocking LaMelo, a Fun Guy Vice. I don't know what the fuck Roppongi or RPG Vice is, but y'all niggas are Fun Guy Vice. He low blows the Penguin, leading to him pinning Ishii. They had to cheat to be Ishii. So he was only in this match to take the pin. What did this achieve? Where is this going? I don't know, but it was a fun match. Shut the fuck up, you dumbass hater. You're a hater, and you are a, what they call, like a Fed lover? Like WWE dick rider? Yeah, there you go. I can't criticize this. I can't. Okay. Bowens versus Okodi. Championship eliminator match for the Continental title. Why? Why? Why are we feeding Bowens to Okada? Why aren't we building this brother up as an actual top babyface in the division by having him feud with heels in the mid-card division that he can beat? Why jump shot him to Okodi in a championship eliminator match that he's not going to win? Why have championship eliminator matches if the motherfucker isn't gonna pin the champion anyway? Why would you want a match where the champion gets pinned, but they don't win the title? They don't win the title. You make the champ look weak, and then we get the next week with the actual championship match. If you already beat the champion, why do I have to beat the champion again for the shot? I should be the champion. I'm good enough to beat the champion, right? So what the fuck is the point of the eliminator match? I don't get it. I don't fucking get why Tony keeps booking eliminator matches, $200 million, $1,000 matches, all-star 8-man tags. I don't get it. Lazy, uninspired booking. No pop for Bones. The fuck is going on? Dude literally looks like a marketing machine. I see money. I see star when I look at Andrew Bowens. But yet he's getting 0 pops and getting fed to Obordi Okada, destroying his momentum for this washed up ass, bum, lazy champion. Why is this match happening? Bowens chops the fuck out of Obordi.
Boom! And chop!
Love that shit. I would love to see Bowens hold a singles championship if he can do something with it, as long as they book it well, but that's not gonna happen. Bowens can go in the ring. Like he's decent at talking on the mic, but he's great in the ring. He's got star-studded look. He has everything anyone would ask for in a big baby face. He will do great in NXT. He should beat Fletcher for the TNT Championship later this year. That should be the plan for Bowens. Rainmaker for the win. Bowens looked better and more impressive than Okodi did in this match. He looked better than Okodi. Lexi with Cherry Garcia and Baby Magic Don Fallis then arrives with Timu Drew. He's seemingly trying to recruit Garcia into the family. Not gonna lie, that would be better than whatever the fuck they're doing with him right now. You remember when they kidnapped Jacksoff?
Give me a reason. Give me a reason. I told you, give me a reason. Hey, come on, Jack!
Remember that? When they kidnapped Jungle Jacksoff? I remember how bad that shit was. Garcia calls Fallis a boiled hot dog. That was a good one.
I don't think your broiled hot dog looking ass out of here.
And he fucks off. Now, I hate the Don Fallis family. I think it is the most overdone, oversaturated gimmick in the company. But if you would get rid of fucking bums like Timu Drew, Brian Page, or Pungy Vice, have Takeshita, Fletcher, Alexander, and what's his name? Garcia, there could be something there. But I don't want to see that shit anyway. FTR and Stokely, they shit on good old Nigel McWhiskey. Stokely gives his reaction to Cora Jade's new OnlyFans account.
Mommy,
And Atlantic Senior and Tempura Noodles spawn in more random luchadors from CMLL. They confront rated FTPG-13. I miss saying that. I just want to say that. And they want the CMLL tag titles or something. Yes, because we all care about championships from CMLL now, don't we? We need more championships on AEW Dynamite. That's what we need. Or Collision. There's gonna be like this Arena Mexico Grand Slam show. That's why they're pushing luchadors on Collision. That's the Adult Axe handle says no one cares about these lucha bums.
I don't think anybody recognizes you. These stupid Mighty Morphin Power Ranger masks, nobody knows who you are.
And his promo goes on and on and on. The luchadors press FTR and they brawl, and the luchamen get fucked up. Okay, I mean, does this lead to anything? No. It leads like a dumb 12-man tag match, I hear. That's what Tony Khan posted on Twitter. I can't wait to not watch that. Sky Blue versus Mina Shirakawa. I did watch this match. I watched it with the utmost attention. This is the most anticipated match of the show, and I didn't even know until the match started. Sky Blue came out to no pop. This woman, honestly, should be at the top of the TBS Championship division, yet she's aimless on Collision. This is why it was a mistake to have Mercedes challenge Tony and win the Owen as TBS champion. Because she's going to win the world title, then what? Does she need to be TBS champion? No. Women like Sky Blue. She came back from injury. People missed her. She's a welcome addition to the women's division on television, but you bring her back to lose. And lose, and lose, and lose. That's why you brought Sky Blue Black? So she could just be a pin eater? You might as well not have brought her back in the first fucking place. She needs to go to NXT. This division, this women's division is dead. Mercedes has swallowed it up, thanks to Tony. Not Storm, I mean Khan. Sky Blue could really use a TBS championship. Will Mercedes drop the title to Sky Blue? No. No, she's not. Because she's the greatest in the world, she's the greatest on the planet, and I need all the titles. I need to hog all the titles. Garbage. Fucking garbage. She's aimless on Collision. Nice powerbomb by Blue. Listen, Blue is decent in the ring, y'all. She's not good on the mic at all. She just needs developmental to help really round her out into a future star. That is what she needs. She gets glamour drivered by Mina, and Mina wins. I want to book this because we need to start building up Sky. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Julia Hart attacks Mina. I guess they're friends again. And they beat up Mina together, but Tony comes out for the save, and they beat back the heels. I wonder if a tag team match is going to come of this. Spoiler alert, Team Usos from Wish, the Timu ones, spawn in for a vignette. They lost the stumps, they're bums. Get them off my screen, bro. Get them off my monitor. I don't want to see these bums anymore. You lost to the learning stumps. Y'all niggas are trash. No pop for the Usos from Wish.
Exactly, no pop.
Well, like the big video board said,
They have zero connection to the audience, and they're facing jobbers with the names of GMO Calamari and Cosmic Orion Pax. Why do we keep 3D printing fucks from the 2K25 community creations? Why do we keep doing this? Put the 3D printer away, Tony. Stop it. And they squashed them in a nothing match, and we move on. Gates of Agony suck. They suck. They lost to the Learning Stumps. But I was supposed to take these fools seriously. Yeah, okay. Cancer Max, returns to his AEW spawn point in the ring. And he's doing dumb shit with the audience who paid for the AEW All Elite Experience Pass. Imagine paying all that money to sit in a room and listen to Cancer Max Caster say he's the worst wrestler alive. Imagine. You don't get to meet the world champion. You don't get to do shit. Nigga, you paid all that money, you want to meet a superstar? Superstar in quotations. You meet Cancer Max. He has them sign like a petition and fucks off. In shame over fumbling Chris Statlander. I will always be on his ass for fumbling Chris Statlander, okay? Uncomprehensible Faction is back! And Sip Mordos is back! Oh man, he has a good mask. Did Mercedes make it for him? Where's Jake Roberts? I heard he's healing from injury. I hope he comes back soon because it was such a random dumb pairing that I actually grew to like how bad it was. So I want Jake Roberts back. He made this faction laughable in a good way. Well, in a bad way, but for me in a good way, because I laugh at these idiots whenever they come out. LFI, Roosh, Sip Mordos, and Dramistico versus Kumala and Savesta, aka Bottom Flight and Eric Sampson. Why is this happening? Why? 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 Oh my fucking God. Layla continues to be the best part of these shows. Layla looks better than anything this match is about to give us. Just Roosh destroys Kumala with the horns as LFI buries the light-skinned jobbers and continues to beat them up. Roosh whips and chokes Kumala with the rope, but Fastball and Corporate Commander, Captain Savaho, Dragonfly Fastball, comes in for the save. The heels fuck off as we see the WWE World Heavyweight title in the background of the fan, and they immediately zoom to Rush because Tony realized that. This match sucked. I did not watch this match. Skip through it. I looked at Layla, I would skip to the end, and now we're here. That is pretty much what happened. I use King Crimson when I watch Collision. I don't care. King Crimson is in full effect. Full effect. I'm skipping through. I do not give a shit. Briscoe got a promo. And he's mad at Clan Bros because he choked him out. And his son pretty much said, Dad, well, you keep getting your ass beat by the skinhead. So he wants redemption, and he wants the Arkham inmate at Fyter Fest. So he's gonna get choked out again. Spoiler alert, he gets choked out again. No pop for Hechachia Seeds.
It's time to find out
Your main event.
Exactly, no pop.
Oh man, it's the main event. Hechachia versus Mascara Doritos. He also gets no pop.
From Mexico City, Mexico.
No pop.
I am doing a 450 splash on that skip button, y'all. King Crimson, shooting star for the win. For Doritos, so he's gonna be in the four-way. Omega, Brody, Ravioli, and Hechachia, or Doritos. No, Doritos won. Yeah, Doritos won. Who cares? I'm done. Collision sucks. Did anything that I go over in this show interest you as a wrestling fan? If you think I'm just over-exaggerating shit to make it seem worse than it actually is, go watch the show yourself, and you'll know what I'm talking about. I suffer through these shows for your enjoyment, because I'd rather do this than have y'all suffer through it yourselves. I'd rather incur all the pain that comes from watching these shows as a hobby, to tell everybody this shit is garbage and we need better booking. Tiffany Stratton versus Jacob Fatu on my screen right now is more interesting and will draw way more money than where the fuck was in this show. I'm out. I'm done. Like, subscribe, favorite. Road to 100,000 subscribers. I gotta go. I gotta go because I gotta get to recording Fyter Fest and Summer Box Office Bomb. I'm out. Hit the outro.